Hello everyone. Before I start this video off, I'm going to say that I have a ton of videos ready to go, ready to make a video out of. I already got this stuff wrote down. The Magi manga series, or Magi, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's getting an anime adaptation. You should really check out this series. Let me see. I believe that's all the news for before the video, but I'm just gonna check if there's anything. I'll do a short review of Let It Shine. Let It Shine was like a rap hip hop movie on Disney. I didn't really like it. I like some of the rap battles, but I'd give it at least like 7 out of 10. But it's okay. It set records for Disney, but it was the demographic that they were trying to apply to. I wasn't in it because I would say Disney is for all ages, and this was just a movie that were apply to ages that liked hip hop and rap and all that stuff. I'm sure they were all through the movie just going like, oh, I just didn't really like it. The kids were talking incorrectly and stuff. I understand people do that, but it just wasn't my thing. So, without that, let's, I'm just gonna see if I can find my review. Alright, so this is gonna be a review, of the American Dad episode entitled, Ricky Spanish. The title is Ricky Spanish. Wait, no, never mind. Yeah, the title is Ricky Spanish. What the heck was I talking about? Okay, this has something to do with My Name is Earl. That's what I read. That's like, I guess it's like making fun of that show. So the episode starts off with Roger in the attic. He's wondering why all his sweaters have holes in them. This won't allow him to do his molester persona. I'm sorry. I just thought that was hilarious. You know, like, stuff like that shouldn't be funny. Like, they're talking about a molester. That shouldn't be funny at all, but the way they have it in shows like that, it's just so hilarious. You can just say it so non-relaxed and stuff. Now I can't do my molester persona. Oh, man. At first I didn't really like Roger's character, but now I like Roger's character because the persona concept. Man, I cannot talk. The persona concept is so creative. He can become anyone within a flash. Steve is my main favorite character, but Roger is a close second. Steve and Roger's stories are always better than the family's. The same goes with Stewie and Brian from Family Guy. I said this in the last review. So a caterpillar was a culprit, chewing into his sweaters and stuff. Steve keeps the caterpillar in a jar, and it's kind of important in the episode, I guess. Roger finds a costume and his trash bags for gross stuff. He literally said that, so I don't know. He puts it on. The second plot of the episode is kind of boring. Stan and Francine fight to answer the door, which was kind of funny. They sponsored a child from Nigeria, and he has come to live with them now. Ricky Spanish, which is Roger's persona, is hated throughout the town. He gets attacked and bad looks by everybody. Rogers calls Steve to give him a change of clothing, but literally, why couldn't he just take it off? Why can't you just run behind a corner and take the stuff off? His alien form isn't hated. Tunji is the Nigerian boy's name. He's eating a ton of food in the house. He says he has enough to finally produce a poop. Gross, I know. Basically, I'm guessing the joke is here that he's from Nigeria, which is in Africa, and some parts of Africa are very poor. If you notice on the news, they have help these children out, and then they might have a kid crying or something. So basically, he doesn't get enough food to actually even go to the bathroom, which means he should be suffering from malnutrition, but okay. The letters Francine to sent were a bit too kind, so that's why Tunji is here. Once Roger and Steve get home, Roger does the smart thing and plans to burn the Ricky Spanish outfit. Steve tries to convince him to make the persona a nicer person. This was so stupid. Also, from this point on, every time someone says Ricky Spanish, they play a clip of acts he has done. It didn't get annoying at all. I'm not sure why I put that in there. This review was written a while ago, but I'm guessing I could have been looking up the Ricky Spanish clips, and then someone could have said this got annoying. I don't know. It wasn't annoying at all. It was very interesting. I think the caterpillar was supposed to represent Roger. Roger says, "You think I can?" And then Steve says, "B word, what did I just say?" You know, swear word. Yeah. There's a guy in prison, and he's working out. He plans to kill Ricky Spanish. Steve and Roger have a list of people to help. They start with Principal Lewis, and then Block, which is Stan's boss. Yeah, and then Principal Lewis is Steve's principal. There's a scene with Stan, Francine, and Tunji at the pool. Stan, he asked Tunji to run an errand for him, and then for them, and there's a long pause, and they're just looking at him. So I assume the scene can be aired on TV. I don't really know what Tunji was doing, but they can't. There's a lot of stuff they can't put on Fox, and if they can't put it on Adult Swim, it's probably really bad. So I don't know what the heck Tunji was doing. They take him to the store and leave him there. Roger gets Daniel out of prison, which is the guy who's working out, trying to kill him. Once he gets out, he tries to attack Roger, and then Daniel will give him a week to make it all up to him. All three of them are at a restaurant. Ricky tries to help a girl named Jenny by he just told her that like she dropped her purse or something, and then I really enjoyed the part where she said her backside is too big, and then she keeps walking, and then Ricky looks, and then she turns around, she's like, she says, "Haha, I made you look." Like that's so creative. Ricky plans to take down a whole shipment of sweaters with Daniel. This is a reference to earlier in the episode. I didn't notice until my second time watching this for the review. Basically, you know, his sweaters were eaten up by like caterpillar. Alright. He wants to blame it on Steve. Ricky tells a joke, and then him and Daniel make out. Somehow I expected this. It's really gross. I'm sorry. I heard a noise. Okay, yeah, it's really gross. Stan and Francine miss Tunji, and they want to go get him. Haley and Klaus appear for a short moment to say that they got into the episode and still get paid. You know, basically the voice actor gets paid for any part that they do in the episode. So even if it's just like 1 second, they still get paid for that, which is nice for them. It's funny. The American Dad cast is so big. You don't even need the whole cast for an episode. Well, the same applies to Family Guy. Alright. Ricky does an eye motion from Daniel to Steve multiple times, but he doesn't understand and had to directly tell him to hit Steve with the shotgun. Using Steve was all part of the plan, as Ricky says on the boat. As Stan and Francine run to Tunji, they do a ton of ways to call each other, which I enjoyed, but the Ricky Spanish stuff was better, in my opinion. On the ride home, Stan and Francine jump out of the moving car, leaving Tunji in there. They contradict themselves so much. I mean, really, this is basically what happened. They're like, they were happy he was there, right? Then they got rid of him. Then they got sad that he wasn't there. They got him back from the store. And then they felt like annoyed and all that stuff. So they jumped out of a moving car. I've never jumped out of a moving car. I'm seriously guessing that you can't you can't just jump out of a moving car, because you'll get injured a lot. I notice every time you're doing a little roll when you come out of a moving car. But let me finish this up. The cops chase after Ricky, Daniel, and Steve. They betray Steve and allow him to be captured. I personally thought that Roger would change over, but he didn't, and Steve goes to jail after the cops kick him repeatedly. The caterpillar really represented Steve in the end. Really, I think I'm at the point where I like American Dad more than Family Guy. Thanks for watching, and I would like Ricky Spanish to return to the American Dad series. Follow me on Twitter at Melvin2898. Like the SirMel11 Facebook fan page. Check out some of my favorite channels on my channel in the comments section and in my channel box. Thank you for watching. Comment to join in the discussion. Rate the video because your feedback matters. Share this video with your friends because they need to see this. Subscribe for more videos like this and etc. I'm SirMel11, and that's my video.